Hi guys, welcome to reviewlamp.com. Now, a lot of you guys are probably trying to set up a home studio and you probably need lighting for it. So the first thing you do is you go to Amazon or B&H Photo and Video and you look for a lighting kit. The problem is there are way too many options. And the other issue is the fact that the reviews are either biased or they're just god-awful reviews. So you really cannot find reviews and you really cannot find a lighting kit to buy. So what we decided to do was pick one of the lighting kits that we found on Amazon, which we felt was quite a bargain, and test it out and show you how it works and maybe try and give you a feel for whether that kind of fits your application. So the kit we're going to look at today, guys, is the Limo Studio lighting kit. It's a 3-piece lighting kit. And it's available on Amazon.com. And what I've done is I've gone ahead and put the Amazon link on the video description below. So in case you guys are interested in buying it, you can go to Amazon and buy it. Now, let's get to the kit and how it works. Here's what the kit looks like. It has 3 pieces, as I said. It has 2 regular soft boxes. And these are octagonal soft boxes, so they're not rectangular. They kind of look like umbrellas, but they're soft boxes with a structure that actually looks like an umbrella. And I'll kind of get into the close-up of all of these 3 pieces. But let's take a look at the whole kit. Now, as you can see, there's 2 soft boxes to the left and the right, and you have a key light, or a hair light as you would call it, and this is on a boom, and I'll get a slightly closer up view for you so you guys can actually see it. So this is the whole set. It's 3 pieces with the stands, and they come with 105 watt bulbs in all 3 of them. These are CFLs in all 3 of these units, and I'll give you a little close-up. First thing we're going to look at is the actual softbox, or the regular softbox. That's the softbox without the boom itself. Now, as you can see, it has a stand. It has a tripod stand, and if you can see right there, it has 2 locks. And what these locks help it do is extend the stand itself to get the kind of desired height you need. So what we'll do now is we're going to kind of run you through a couple of the things that we liked and disliked about this. Guys, this is the front end of the main softbox light, and as you can see, it has that umbrella structure. Now I'm going to run you through a few of the things that I do like about this set. One of the first things I like about this set is the fact that this diffuser is really nice, and it covers the light surface very well, diffuses light pretty well, and I'll show you the throw of the light in a few minutes. The second thing I do like is the nice locks on the side. They give you good extension capacity. There are 2 locks, one down there and one right up here. And the third thing that I really like about this light is the on-off switch. Now, that kind of comes standard with a lot of these inexpensive sets, but it's definitely good to have and good to see that they haven't left any of those features out of this particular set. Another thing that I don't seem to like about this set is this little piece here, and that's the angle adjustment for the head of the softbox. And now this is true for all 3 pieces, and this is not just true for this set. This is kind of true for almost every other inexpensive set on Amazon. It comes with that funny setup here that you kind of use to connect the softbox itself to the stand, and in my opinion, if you ask me, it isn't exactly the best way to do it. But that having been said, as with everything else in life, you know, it's really a balance between what you're willing to pay for it and what's available out there. So it might not be such a bad thing after all if you're looking to use it in a fixed studio setting. But if you're looking to take the whole thing apart quite often, this part right here might be a bit of a problem. What you can see is I actually went ahead and took the diffuser off so you can see what's on the inside of this set. What you can see up there is the large 105 watt bulb, which is a CFL bulb. It also, you can see the foil lining on the inside and the steel bars that support the umbrella structure. Now the nice part about this is there is a lock all the way up there, and what that lock does is it's like the lock on an umbrella. It helps you to assemble this kit very quickly. It's really nice. That lock helps you to practically open up the umbrella structure of the softbox in less than I'd say less than 5 minutes. You're able to put the whole thing together, which is really a nice cool little feature that you don't get with the rectangular softboxes, which make you put the rods in. So all these rods that you can see on the inside of the structure actually came pre-built, and all you had to do was open it up like an umbrella. So what you're seeing here is the softbox that is mounted on the boom arm. Now what this is typically used for is it's used to provide the subject a bit of lighting from the top. You could use it to take portraits or if you're doing video. So this is a great third addition to the set. Now what I'm going to do is take you through some of the things that I like and don't like about this particular setup. This set is very similar in terms of the softbox construction to the other two softbox sets. It's an umbrella setup up there with that piece up there that I mentioned earlier, which I'm not a great fan of. That piece joins it to the stand itself, which comes down, and it also has two locks to give it extendability, and it's mounted on a much more rigid tripod than the other two stands. It's much more rigid. Now there is also a counterweight up here, and what that helps to do is it helps to balance the whole setup out. Now what I'd recommend is you fill that with a lot of sand, or as much sand as you possibly can, to prevent the whole stand from tipping over. Now there's a lot of good angle adjustment up here, which is a nice feature. You can adjust the angle and the height to ensure that you get the stand to exactly where you want it for your shoot. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to set up all three lights so that you can actually see the kind of light they produce and how they light a specific subject. So as you can see, what I've gone ahead and done is set up all three lights, and I've put a subject in the middle, and it's on a table, so you're going to be able to see it in a moment. But what I really want you guys to see is the difference between regular light, that is lighting that you might have in a room, your regular CFL in a room, and the difference that adding these lights makes to the subject itself. So let me go ahead, zoom into the subject, and show you what it looks like. What you can see in that shot is the subject in the middle and regular room lighting. Now this is the kind of CFL you might have in your own house, and this is how the subject, which is that plastic container of end dust sitting in the middle there, this is how it would really look under regular lighting conditions. Now what I'd like to show you is how it looks when the lights are turned on. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is turn on the lights one at a time so that you can see the effect this has on the lighting of the subject. Okay, now as you can see, all three lights are on, all the shadows around the subject are gone. Now one thing I must remind you about this light is it does have a whitish, or rather a mildly bluish tinge to it. So you might want to play around with the auto white balance of your camera, or rather the white balance of your camera, and adjust for the blueness or the whiteness of this light depending on your camera. So that's the only thing I might suggest. Now, if you're looking for something warmer, the other option is to change the CFLs out for a slightly warmer color of CFL. But for most people, this should work fine, and as long as you adjust the white balance settings on your camera, it should be perfect. So, what do we feel about this softbox set from Limo Studio? Well, we feel it's great value for what you pay, which is currently $140 on Amazon.com. Now, for that, you get 3 softbox sets, which are pretty sturdy. I mean, the stands are pretty sturdy, and so are the softboxes. You also get 3 powerful CFLs, which put out quite a bit of light. Now, is it perfect for everybody? Probably not. If you're looking to take this out into the field and take photographs out in the field, take the set apart, put it together, and take it with you, this might not be the set you're looking for, because it might really not hold up to that kind of use. But if you're looking to set up a home studio to take, say, better pictures to put on eBay, or take videos to put on your vlog, or for anything else you might need to use at home in a stationary position, this set would work out pretty well for you. Now, if you found this review helpful, please subscribe to our YouTube channel above, and also check out the links that I put into the description on this video below. Look forward to seeing you guys next time, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.